The only reason Endgame is better is because it's a surprise that I caught it like be hyped like Captain America and Thor. So I forgot about that. That was insane. That was an insane scene. You're right. That was. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Infinity War didn't have those surprises. Moon Knight season 2 is never happening. No. Actually, that's a lie. It will happen after the reset. Once the reset happens, because the same thing's gonna happen with Blade. Once the reset happens, we'll get that stuff. Are you guys talking about superheroes? Yes, we're talking about the Marvel Universe, Moon Knight, Blade. Because I think they're trying to do Moon Knight, Midnight Suns. Because even Ryan Gosling might play Ghost Rider. Literally me. So I think he's gonna be playing Ghost Rider, and then they're gonna do Midnight Suns thing, and that's what I'm thinking. Is it crazy to say Moon Knight is top 2 Marvel shows and Loki's above it? Yes, that is crazy to say. Okay, this is where I'll debate you on. I will. This is I like. I don't know if you've seen the show. Daredevil is the best Marvel show of all time. It is. It's not even a debate. Daredevil is legit a better Marvel show than any other Marvel show. Season 3 of Marvel is probably the best piece of media of Marvel out there. It is so good. Born Again kind of ruined it, but the Netflix, peak. You have to watch Daredevil. The Netflix. Born Again's good too. Oh, the recent episode of Born Again, amazing. So good. No, Moon Knight is not, I'm not gonna lie, this is my opinion. Moon Knight doesn't even, I don't even think Moon Knight's top 3. There, I said that. Moon Knight, no, actually, I'm gonna stand on that. Moon Knight is not top 3 Marvel shows. Hold on, let me real quick search this up. I don't even think it's top 4. Hold on. Let me look up all Disney Plus shows. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to just let you know before you're like, what makes you think that? It's because of the final. The giant alligator and Khonshu. I did not like that. That was, in my opinion, plus all Actually, you know what? I spelled Marvel wrong. What the hell? Oh, come on. All Marvel shows. Okay. Should I do a ranking? Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, you know what? Let's do that. I agree with you. This is the one time I'm down to doing a Discord call. Hold on. Let's actually do that. Let me switch it. I'm actually completely down to do this. All right. We have to remain professional, though. We have to remain professional.
You know, I'm not even mad.
Yeah, let's remain. I'm gonna set it up.
Night?
Hold on. I'm gonna set it up. We're gonna do this. No.
Hold on, let me put on my headphones.
Okay. Let me find a tier list. Marvel shows, and we both have to discuss it. Like we both have to let each other speak. I just have to fill my water up. Marvel TV shows tier list, and also I probably wait. Does it have everything? Okay, it has everything. Perfect. Okay, let me go get a drink of water, and then I'll entertain the stream.
I'm gonna go get some water too.
Oh, okay, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. What are the shows or movies? These are shows. These are gonna be shows. Hello? All right. So okay. So let me explain how this is gonna work. So, you see my screen on Discord? Because I know it's gonna be delayed.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if it shows we both haven't seen, we'll just immediately put it in D. If it's just show you've seen and I have it, you rate it, and vice versa. That's how we do it. So
Got it.
I'm gonna just say, I've not seen Agent Carter.
I haven't seen this one either.
Yeah, that's a D.
Which
I didn't
one
know
is
that's Agent Carter season 2. I have seen Agents of Shield. Have you?
I heard it was fire. I haven't watched it me personally. I heard it was fire.
This is what, season 1?
Yeah,
I'm putting it at a C. What are they? These are all Marvel shows. Yeah, I'm putting it at a C because I don't remember it that well, but I remember seeing it. I think this is Hydra. Yeah, they have all 6. Okay, so you haven't seen any of these.
Nope.
Okay, so I'll rate them. I'll rate these real quick. Okay, Agents of Shield season 1, it was good. That's why they got season 2. Season 2, I remember. I think this was Hydra, so around Captain America. I'm gonna give that a B. Wait, no, that's being too generous. Compared to all these other shows, that's too generous. Season 3, C. Ghost Rider season, that's a B. I have not seen this. I
Had a
think I
Ghost
remember
Rider
hating.
season?
Yeah, Ghost Rider was in it.
How was Ghost Rider a part of it?
Look, you see him right there. I'll show you. Hold on.
Oh no. Can we get like a clip or something? There's
Yeah,
no
yeah. You've never
Yeah.
seen the clips of Ghost Rider? That's why Agents of Shield was popping off.
You mean with
Uh,
Luke Cage?
I mean, the same universe, but he was in it. Ghost Rider. And I think Agents of Shield isn't canon anymore. I think they decanonized it
Why?
because they did some weird
Who the hell
shit.
is that? Who the hell? No. Who the hell is that?
So this isn't. It's not Johnny Blaze. It's not.
That is Daredevil.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's-
no, Ghost Rider.
Yeah, it's not Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider. It's the Mexican Ghost Rider. Yeah, he doesn't have the motorcycle. He has the car. This is from Agents of Shield. No. Marvel. Wait, sorry. Wait, bam. No, Marvel Rivals came out after all these shows. Marvel Rivals. No. We're talking about the shows that like I grew up with and Sapis grew up with. Yeah, this is Agents of Shield. Yeah.
You've got the devil inside you too.
Yeah, he's just the Mexican version.
Okay, I thought this is the same Daredevil. I mean,
No.
Ghost Rider.
No, it's not the
it's like
same.
a
Not
different
the same.
version, kind of.
Yeah, but they're gonna reboot him also. But all right, yeah, that's why I put that at B because Ghost Rider. I think
Season
this one
6.
sucked. I think that was.
Wow.
No, this one was. I did not like this because they did some weird shit where they
Hold on.
resetted everything, and like they were Coulson, and like Coulson was in the future. It was weird. I don't remember it, but it was weird. What the hell is Slingshot?
I've never seen that in my life.
Wait, I've never heard of that. Hold on.
Slingshot.
Marvel.
Cloak and Dagger. Oh my gosh.
Have you seen that?
There's a show on that?
You haven't seen that? Marvel Slingshot.
Cloak and Dagger.
Never heard of
Low
that.
key, this is gonna make me watch some shows tonight, bro. I gotta see some of these shows.
Cloak and Dagger. I remember. I know the actress is fucking bad, but I think it was pretty
They have
good.
2 seasons? They only had 2 seasons.
I never saw season 2. So I'm gonna put that
Oh,
here.
Daredevil. Here we go.
Okay,
Born
Daredevil.
Again.
All right,
Daredevil.
you've never seen Daredevil. Okay, hear me,
I can't
Sapis.
find anywhere to watch Daredevil. That's
All right,
the
I'll show you right now. This right here. I'm actually rewatching it right now. I'm gonna send you the link to this. Here you go. Watch it on here. It should be good quality. It should be fine, but watch it there. But Daredevil season 1, I'm rewatching it right now. That's an S tier, bro. That's such a good season.
Okay.
Daredevil season 2 you haven't seen, but this introduces Punisher and Elektra.
See,
Wait, I take it
I'll
back.
just say
This is
I'm
the A.
gonna save it until we get to Born Again. I'll save it until we get to Born Again.
Okay, and I'm gonna put these in order. We're gonna set these in order. Season 3, if there was a higher tier list, wait, that's going right here. Wait, that is such a good season.
Like,
Huh?
just make a. How about this? Can we just like make a bottom tier list below D of shows we haven't watched?
Is that? I don't know if I can.
Yeah, you can. Press the arrow.
Wait, arrow.
Arrow
This
right
arrow?
here, where the settings is.
Oh, it's not working. Oh, add a row.
Below, yeah.
Okay, all right. So then, boom. Nah, I still don't. I don't remember them well. I never saw that. So that goes here. These all go here. All right.
All right,
Jessica.
continue.
I just started Jessica Jones, but I
How
haven't
is it?
finished it. I only saw the first episode. It's pretty good. It's interesting. It's one of those things that's slow, so it's like, okay, I gotta continue it. We haven't seen this. I'm just gonna go quickly because I didn't know Luke Cage was introducing Jessica Jones first. That's interesting. I heard Luke Cage is great though. Iron Fist.
I've
Not
seen
so-
like
Not so-
probably the first episode of Luke Cage,
Really.
like clips of it.
Bam, I do
It's not
recommend these
bad.
shows. Some of the I at least recommend the what we're gonna put in S tier.
Defenders.
Defenders I've seen. Have you?
This I have not seen, but I've heard great things about it. I think.
I thought it
I
was
heard good things.
because I didn't watch the other shows while watching this. I wasn't able to connect with the characters, so it's definitely better than these shows. So I'm gonna put it. I might have to put it here actually.
Above the Ghost Rider season.
Hold on, I'm gonna put it right here.
What?
Yeah. The only good thing about Ghost Rider the only good thing about that season was Ghost Rider. I remember talking to my brother about it. The only good thing was Ghost
Oh.
Rider. Punisher.
Punisher.
All right, this one might be a
I
little.
heard he's getting like a new show.
Oh yeah, 1 hour movie. It's getting a 1 hour movie. Y'all
1
might
hour
be
movie,
surprised where I
getting 1
put
hour.
this. Y'all might be surprised. It's not that good. It's good. It's good, but they don't they don't really. Oh, actually, wait.
Same
This is
actor?
yeah. Wait, this is season 1. Never mind. That's season 1.
Season 2.
Yeah, season 2 belongs here.
What the heck is that coming up? What's the next one? Hold on.
Inhumans, bro. That was
Inhumans?
so bad. Oh, also wait.
Like
Let me
how
put
bad?
this
Like
right.
we're talking Eternals bad or?
They cut Medusa's hair off, like first episode.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
they,
one was Black Bolt.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. That was.
I didn't know they had that. How
I
come I
remember.
never heard of it?
Oh, because it came. I'm. Wait. Let me guess real quick. I'm pretty sure that show came out 2014, 2015. Let me look it up now.
You're saying Inhumans?
Yeah. When did Inhumans show come out? 2017? No way.
27. And I didn't hear about this?
I heard about it. There's no way that came out 2017.
This didn't go
Yeah, these are
on my
superhero
radar.
shows.
Flew under my radar. That's crazy.
Now I remember hearing about it and I was looking forward to it, and then it was really bad. Hellstrom, I remember only watching because I thought Daredevil was in it, but no, not Daredevil, Ghost Rider, but I can't really put it into a category because I don't remember it that well. Okay, Runaways. You probably never heard of Runaways. I read that comic series in first grade. I loved it, and they adapted it perfectly. Was it that great? No, but it deserves to be here. Like I loved Runaways.
I think
They have
I've
a
heard
lo-
of it, I haven't watched it.
Yeah, they have Velociraptors. Like they have a pet Velociraptor.
Oh,
It's
you're
so
talking
good.
about
Yeah, wait, hold
I
on,
know
wait.
exactly what you're talking about. I just haven't seen it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
The
like.
lady telepathically talked to the Velociraptor.
Yeah, she can.
That
It,
lady.
oh man, I'm
Oh,
so
yeah.
glad when I saw they adapted it. I was like, oh fuck yeah.
Yo, where
made a
have
season
these
2?
shows been?
I've
Where
never
have these
seen.
shows been?
They made 3 seasons. I did not know that.
With the
All right.
Velociraptor?
Yeah. All right, now we're at where you are.
Okay.
You go first.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Listen, WandaVision, it was. I wouldn't say it's a great one. I wouldn't even put it in my top 5.
Can you-
No.
Can you believe people say that that's like the best Disney Plus show out there?
It was
Can
a
you-
good show.
It was good.
It was a good show.
I don't think it was better than Moon
I
Knight
like-
though.
I feel like it was just a build up into White Vision series where we're gonna get Ultron. That's what I.
Time
feel like
out.
it's
Wait,
gonna
hold
be.
on. Time out, Sapis. What do you mean? What's Loki? You've never heard of the Loki show?
Loki? Who just said that? Who just said that?
Bam. Wait. Bam.
You
Bam.
gotta
I'm not gonna
watch
lie.
Loki, bro. It's actually
Lo-
good. It's actually
I mean,
good. You gotta watch it.
you literally have to watch Loki if you want to know what's going to happen in Avengers Doomsday. Like you actually have to. Like Loki
That
is one of
like
those you
a
have to
requirement.
watch.
That's a requirement.
Yeah,
show.
you cannot go watch Avengers without knowing what happens in Loki. That also goes with No, yeah, just Loki. Actually, yeah, Loki is like the only important show out of this entire list of things out here.
Oh, we'll get to Loki.
Yeah, we'll
But
get there.
What do you think of WandaVision?
I thought for the time, and this is what I keep hearing, for the time it was a big thing because it was the first Marvel television show. It was oh, I forgot about Quicksilver. Wait, that was pretty hype. I remember that. Oh, yeah, you're trolling. There's no way you don't know what Avengers is. You're trolling. Dude, what would you? I'm thinking of C.
I'm gonna say C. I'd say B tier. At least B tier.
Well, I mean, like compare.
I wouldn't say it's up there. But at least B tier.
Okay, yeah,
Like,
probably
like-
B or two. Yeah, probably B tier. After
B
looking at the
tier. I'd
rest.
say B tier.
All right, we're gonna put
You gotta
that.
consider the other shows.
I will say it is.
Captain America and
I
the
will say it's
Winter-
better than Defenders. I will say it's better than Defenders in Runaway. Okay,
Captain America and the Winter
you go
Soldier.
first because I actually have opinions. You don't. Wait, no, actually, bro, time out. You actually don't know what the Avengers are. Okay, what type of rock do you live under? Like seriously, like
Do you know what DC is? Are you a DC person?
do you
That
know
might
what?
be the thing.
If you know what DC
It
is,
might
you know
be
what
you,
Avengers
but just
are.
a DC person.
I've legit. I know someone who literally knows who the Avengers. Like they know what Avengers is, but they've never seen a movie, and they think that Kratos is in the Avengers. But at least they know what Avengers is. Like
Kratos.
Avengers is like
Okay.
a
okay.
world phenomenon thing. Like, how do you not know Avengers? What's DC? You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
All right.
Wait, how do you know what
Captain
Marvel
America.
Rivals is, but not Avengers? But okay, yeah, Captain America was
No way,
you
no
go on.
way. Okay, that would make sense about why he referenced Marvel to like Marvel Rivals.
I guys, yeah. All right, go on.
This show, you're gonna hate me. You're gonna
Mhm.
hate me. You're gonna hate me. This show, it was alright. It was on the same level as WandaVision. Now I know I'm about to get murdered for saying that probably, but I personally thought it was a good show. It was a good show. I liked it. We got to see this led up to brand new no. Whatever that new character, I forgot the name of it.
Brave New World.
Brave New World, yes, Brave New World. I thought it was cool. Me personally, it was alright. Like I wasn't like jumping out of my bed and going
What-
straight to the TV just to see this.
What tier would you put it at?
I'd put it below WandaVision, like between WandaVision and Defenders. That's where I'd put it.
You know what I'm gonna tell you? Or you know what I'm gonna tell you?
Go ahead.
Give it a rewatch. Like
Give it a
I felt the
rewatch?
same way, but when I rewatched it, I was like, John Walker's character is so, especially after Thunderbolts, and you rewatch it, so good. Like because you put it at B tier, I was gonna put it like I would probably put it here, but since you I think it was
I think-
really good. But since
Really?
you put it in B tier, I can see that. For first watch, I'm not gonna lie, it has to be here. It's better than the Punisher show. It's
Okay.
one of, I don't know how to explain it. You gotta rewatch it. That's all I know. You gotta rewatch it. All right, now we're at a peak Marvel show. Oh wait, real quick before you go, Bam, you said that your friend told you to play it. All right, that's fair. I would personally recommend watching the Marvel movies. That's a long watch though. Well, that's a long watch, but
Yeah.
I recommend.
You
I
might be able to finish everything before Doomsday.
oh, you 100% will. If you binge it,
Really?
100%. If you binge, yeah.
You would have to stay home all day.
Wait, how many days? Wait, let's look that up. How many days would it take to watch all
Movies and shows.
movies? 12 plus days. Six. Okay, I think that's just
12
binging.
days? Are we
That
serious?
that's just binging though. And that's not including all the stuff you have to watch and
Movies
stuff.
do take. The movies do take 3 days. Okay. I was more focused on the movies because I feel like the movies would. No, I'm not really.
But it also depends on what Marvel, because Avengers Doomsday is like, you gotta watch the X-Men, you gotta watch.
I haven't even.
You don't have to. You don't have to, but like it's just like if you want to know why people are hyped to see them, you have to. And then you got to watch Fantastic Four. Can you believe this? You know the Escape podcast? Have you heard of them?
I feel like I have. Yeah.
They said that you don't even have to watch Iron Man 1 or like you don't have to watch Phase 1 of Marvel. You can start the MCU with Avengers 1 and you won't miss anything. And I don't like that,
No,
but they're not wrong.
you don't.
Yeah, they're not wrong
no,
though.
like, hypothetically, what if they put something in there that only Phase 1 people would understand? And then what?
But like that's I'm not gonna lie, that's legit only for Shang-Chi. I'm not gonna lie, actually that's only for Shang-Chi. Oh, and Captain America. Because
So you're
Peggy
saying,
Carter.
like, Iron Man 1 and 2, Captain America,
Thor.
and the Incredible Hulk. All of that.
Legit,
It's just like-
you actually don't have to watch Incredible Hulk. Because they don't bring the leader back until 10 years later. And Abomination 10 years later. And then for Captain America, the only reason why I say Shang-Chi and Iron Man and Captain America is because Shang-Chi, they bring back Abomination and they bring back the Mandarin. And, oh no, that's Iron Man 2 actually. That's not even Iron Man 1. And then
Yeah,
Captain
Iron Man 2
America is
the end of it.
Peggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you don't have to watch Phase 1 actually, which I do not recommend. If you're gonna do a Marvel marathon, watch Phase 1.
Phase 1 is really good.
I've seen Avengers trailers, but I don't know what's that because I've never watched one. All the superhero movies I've watched are Spider-Man and Batman and a little bit of Flash. Wait, which the Flash show?
CW Flash? CW Flash?
I stopped after season 3. I wasn't interested after that.
I was about to get to the Nutberry Splash.
What? But wait, Spider-Man is understandable. Batman is understandable. I know. By the way, this might be a hot take. Never understood the biggest, like the huge hype for Batman 2021 or 2022. It was
What do you
great,
mean?
but like when people were like, "Oh my God,
You mean
seeing
Ben
that."
Affleck?
No, 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 no. Robert Patterson. I liked
Robert
it,
Pattinson?
but I never like people were saying, "Oh, this was like as nostalgic and as perfect as No Way Home," and I was like, "Bro, it's just a Batman
The reason
movie."
the reason why I liked it, me personally, is because it feels like it really got like, in my opinion, the closest to like Batman with like how like serious and how like brooding the show actually is, and how it kind of gives like that eerie, creepy vibe. I like it, me personally.
I will say I did like that, but I wish Batman was more of his fantastical side, like the animated series, where he fights Mr. Freeze, Clayface, and that's why I'm excited for James
And
Gunn.
he will probably. He probably will.
No, no, they already said he's a crime. Like unless they merge it, which I don't know if they will. And also, I lost interest. If they merge it, cool. If they don't, cool. Like I lost interest because James Gunn's going back and forth. I'm like, bro, stop playing cat and mouse with us. Just tell us who he's fighting. Who's the new Batman, or who isn't the new Batman? Come on, stop egging me on. But I want a fantastical Batman. Okay, wait. I didn't
I
even
thought
know.
Robert Pattinson's the Batman was really good. I just really thought it was good.
I didn't even know there were more Flash shows. I don't know what it is, but it's the one on Netflix. I'm pretty sure that's the
He's
Flash
talking about
show.
CW. He's talking about CW.
Well, he's saying he doesn't know about the Flash shows. He just knows about the one on Netflix.
He's at that's CW.
But yes, and that is the show. There's only one Flash show. Oh, let's talk about the movie,
Unless he's
which
talking
was
about Ezra Miller.
which is oh, by the way, you don't know this because you don't watch The Boys, but there's a new character in The Boys who's going to be making fun of Ezra Miller. Like they're playing a speedster who has mental issues, like Ezra Miller. And that's gonna be. I hopefully in the next episode it's gonna be so fucking funny. But all right, we're on Loki. We're on Loki. All right,
Okay, Loki.
you go first.
Need I say more? Need I say more? This show, Chef's Kiss.
Genuinely.
Marvel, I don't know what type of incantation voodoo they conjured up to make this show. And the way they did it so well. This, in my personal opinion, the best show.
To put into perspective, I was talking to a girl who I put on to Loki. I was like, "Yo, you haven't watched Loki?" And she was like, "I'm not watching that. It's not better than Moon Knight." Blah blah blah. I had her watch it. She was bawling of tears at the end of season 2. That's how good this show. Like that. It was so good. Yeah, no, that's an S tier. I still do not put it at above season 3, but I do put it up past that. I'm telling you, Sapis, season 3 will get you standing up and clapping. Like, you've probably seen the clip. I'm just going to show you again because it's not going to hit. I've seen the clip before I saw the show.
Oh, you mean the one where he's talking to Frank Castle?
No, no, it's that's season 2. It's this clip. I just need the clip. I just need the clip. Hold up.
Just do that. Just do that.
Do I? Hold
I
up.
was gonna say we can just watch it, TikTok it, and just see it.
This scene actually had me standing up and wanting to cheer. We're not playing the whole scene. Wait. Bro.
What was good about this scene?
Kill you. No person can keep me. You know that. Come on! Kill me! No! God knows I want you. But you don't get to destroy who I am. You will go back to prison. And
Oh
you
my
will
God,
live
this scene was so
in
good.
a cage, knowing you'll never have Vanessa. That this city rejected you. It beat you. I beat you.
It's just something about a Catholic who dresses up as a devil, who prays to God and told God, "I'm going to kill this man," and then he fights demons to not. It was amazing. I'm telling you, watch the show. Like you could like
Damn, you really got in depth with it.
I'm telling you, it is phenomenal because it's not just like I'm not that deep into religion, but when you watch this show, like I'm not gonna lie, Charlie Cox, the guy who plays Daredevil, he's in talks as great as Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. That's not even exaggerated. The him,
Okay.
yeah, you can come get your package. Him, you can like without his acting's so good, you can see him battling demons. By the way, he won an award for being the best blind actor, playing the best blind actor. You know what? I'm not gonna say more. Just gotta watch the show. All right, Loki season 2. I mean, do we gotta say anything? Like
Do we have to say any more?
that was better
Here's
than
the thing,
season
though.
1.
Is it better than season 1?
Yes,
I think it is.
I think it's by far. I saw a little thing about the big green guy. I don't know what his. You don't. I feel. Excuse me. I feel like you're trolling me now. Like, you don't know who Hulk is? The big green guy. How long did you play Marvel Rivals? Did you even get their names down?
Did he play Marvel Rivals before he watched any Marvel?
I'm assuming. Did you play Marvel Rivals and not learn the characters' names? Hell, did you play Lego? Bro, wait. What if? Oh my god. I forgot about What If. Yo, and say what
Alright,
you wanted
you
to say
know
about
what?
What If.
Listen, the first season, you're gonna hate me. It was alright.
Because of
It was
Ultron.
alright.
You know what? I was about to be like, what the
It
fuck?
was.
You're right, because of Ultron.
See, I don't know what the hell they did. I'll get to that at a later point. We'll get to that. We'll get to it later.
I would say because of Ultron, it saved it, and it deserves to be right there. Because of Ultron, it saved it. I played Adam Warlock all the time, so I don't know any of their names. So you never said, oh, Hulk needs heals. Bro, Thor, stop pushing. Bro, Mantis, heal me. Like, you never said any of that? Like, oh my god, that's kind of making me miss OG Marvel Rivals.
So wait, has he seen Guardians of the Galaxy?
Now I kind of want to do a Marvel movie tier list. Because I want to see your
we can do
opinion
that
on.
later. We can do that next.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that next. Yeah, we might not be doing a Roblox, but it's okay. Okay, What If? Season 2.
All right, so
Let's just say she makes a baby with the duck.
yeah, I don't know what they did here. This
You-
was during a really bad time.
You know what was so annoying about this show? And I don't know why my dad was okay with it. Bro, this annoyed me so bad. I think, do you know what I'm talking about?
I think I do. Let me see what you're saying.
What if... Wait, I never saw this. No, where is it?
I'm not glad they were adding some random BS, bro.
Captain Carter was like a fucking plan. Hold on, wait. This! Oh my god, this made me mad.
Sometimes the only answer.
What the hell?
Also, Storm.
You see,
They had actual good what ifs at the end, and they didn't use these stories. Ghost Rider as a samurai. Punisher as Ironheart. Gamora as, what, Moon Knight? I think?
So,
No, Blade as Moon Knight. Wolverine as Thanos.
it's a prism.
That guy's
Nick, I know
Iron...
you were fuming.
I was so mad at this. Maestro, they fucking did Maestro. Oh my god, that pissed me off so bad. I was like, Maestro, and y'all couldn't do this as a what if. Like, what?
Single choice can branch off into infinite.
Like, Jubilee.
No. Go back.
Jubilee as Silver Surfer.
Pause that Silver Surfer.
Branch off into
Jubilee as Silver
Was that
Surfer.
Jubilee as Silver
Yes.
Surfer?
This was a good one. Bro, they fumbled that. And then Captain America has a red skull. There's a skull, I mean.
Who's that?
Whatever. That was something. Deadpool. Deadpool as what was this? What was he? I forgot what they said he was supposed to be, but it was Deadpool.
phenomena beyond
I think that's Hela as a child. Star-Lord as Shang-Chi. Loki as something. It just they really fumbled, and I saw that, I was so mad. So mad.
Here's what they basically did to us. They basically spat on our faces, turned us around, and just absolutely thrusted it into us. I ain't gonna-
Precisely.
That's
Precisely. They said, "Oh, you want these what ifs? Okay, what if we make it as a credits?" Fuck you, you stupid idiot. No, I never asked my team for support. You never asked your team for support? Okay, you know what, Bam? We should probably play Marvel Rivals again. It's when they add Cyclops, I'll be back on Marvel Rivals. I'm telling you, I will be back. I will be back on Marvel Rivals.
All right, hot guy.
Also,
This one.
real quick.
Oh, sorry.
Where's X-Men 97? What the hell?
Where is X-Men 97?
Okay, that's weird. All right, we'll just. There's
I
a
have
third
Daredevil,
season.
but no X.
What is this? I don't know what these two are. Well, we're putting these right here because I actually have no idea what these are. And this. Okay, Hawkeye.
This one was alright. This one was alright.
I feel like I had to rewatch it, but Kingpin was in it, and it was cool because this was around No Way Home, and they were bringing back Daredevil and Kingpin showed up in the same week.
Like, Kingpin was fraudulent in this. He was kind of fraudulent.
He was definitely a fraud and too big.
He was kind of fraudulent.
What would
I'd
you
say
put
this is
this?
I would put it on B tier, me personally.
Better than
B or
WandaVision?
high C. High C. I'd put it like. on
Okay,
probably
so
the,
like right here.
C.
So,
But
was
I'd
it
say
better?
no,
Was it better than
I'd-
What If?
I'd say it was. Listen, the only thing that was carrying What If was Ultron. Other than that,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
be below
Ghost Rider.
in
Okay, now on the famous Moon Knight. Okay, can I real quick talk about Moon Knight real quick? I liked
Go
Moon
ahead.
Knight. I love the trailers. The first episode blew my mind. I was so happy for it. But what made me now recently just not like it as much is people overhyping it and over talking about it. Like saying like it's every other Marvel show just forgot about like the fact that people still talk about Moon Knight over Daredevil and I just showed you that clip of Daredevil is crazy to me. This scene right here is what also was like meh. Moon Knight final. I like Moon Knight as a Street Fighter. So when I saw this, I was like, I didn't like it. It was just so weird to me. It just kind of took me out the immersion of Moon Knight being like okay, we can't lie. He was basically like Batman. And I would say cooler. But so I would say it's a high B or low A. Oh no, actually, it has to be right next to
What?
Winter. It has to be next to
I'd
Falcon.
say it was better than Winter Soldier and Captain America. Are we serious?
Again, you have to rewatch that. Maybe it
I'm
is.
just saying it could not be. It cannot
Maybe
beat them.
maybe I have to rewatch Moon Knight.
At least better than Captain America and Winter Soldier. At least.
I will say it was better than Punisher.
At least better than Captain America and Winter Soldier.
They might be on
I just
par.
can't.
They might be
I
on
just
par,
can't
but I'll
say
put it
that.
here.
W's. I'll say that. I'll take
I
that.
could I might maybe I'm reverse psychologying. Maybe I have to rewatch Moon Knight. Maybe I'm the one who has to rewatch the show.
If we gotta ignore like what everybody else says, and if you like actually
Yeah.
dig into it.
Spider-Man is better. That's not even debate. Spider-Man is better. But
Why is Spider-Man not up here? Like what happened with
It's
the
not- there's-
animated Spider-Man?
oh, that was a good show. I'm not gonna lie. X-Men 97 and that Spider-Man show are top S tier. Those they were great. And I think that the reason I put Spider-Man at S tier is because everyone, including me, was hating on it, and then when we actually watched it, it was like, whoa, that was good. Like that's why I would put the Spider-Man at S tier. All right, Miss Marvel though.
Miss Marvel?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I don't know.
I'll say this though,
I watched it.
the actress playing her is phenomenal. Like you could not get a better Miss Marvel.
Yeah, the actress is good.
But
I
the
like
show,
She plays this character well.
the show though, oh,
I don't know about this.
you know what? I think I know the solid answer. It's going right there. Yeah, it's not bad in season 2. I don't. There are people who think it's like at A, and I'm like, eh. I've not seen I Am Groot.
These two, I've not seen these two.
Yeah, I've not seen. I was actually expecting you to see these two.
She-
She-Hulk. Can we just say one thing? It's a really good adaptation of She-Hulk, but that doesn't mean the character deserves a show. Like, Moon Knight deserves season 2 over She-Hulk. She did.
Here's what
BRB
I would-
Need Water. Batman better than all these shows. Okay, I will fight you on that. Batman's not better than all. Batman's not better than Dare. I'm not gonna lie.
Which Batman? Wait, which Batman? Which Batman? Which Batman?
I don't know which Batman, but I will say this too. I will fucking die on this hill. There's not been a single Batman movie that's been better than Daredevil show. Not one. I will die on that hill.
There's not been anything that's been better than Loki. There's not a single Batman movie that's got me out of my seat, has me up until 12 in the morning, seeing
Exactly.
Loki, like, come out freshly, bro.
The Batman glaze is actually unfucking real sometimes. Like, no, Batman, no. You can Spider-Man. I can you might win that. That's fair. But
The Spider-Man was good.
No Way Home is like when you put Spider-Man into the conversation and they're like, no, but this was better than that. This was, and they're like, No Way Home. They're like, all right, you win. You got that. Yeah, you're right. Because Tobey and Andrew, like, that just sheds tears. That's nostalgic. All right, She-Hulk.
End up doing movies, if you do end up doing movies instead of Roblox,
yeah, we're probably gonna do movies after this. It's been a while since I've done tier lists anyway.
She-Hulk. I will say this about She-Hulk. A couple of episodes, basically all the episodes before she started twerking was better.
That wasn't like the third episode?
Yep. When she started twerking, I was like, okay, we just lost the plot. We lost the plot. She did not do this in the comics.
Wait,
Other than that, like the episodes introducing her and her adapting to her new, like, profound powers, I thought it was good.
Look at that rating.
What's that?
8 out of 10. She-Hulk got an 8 out of 10. IGN never, but mind you, I will always be mad about this. Wasn't it like a 2 or something? I forgot. I remember they reviewed this and this is why we didn't get a sequel, but we're getting one too. But yeah, this was so fucking. No, that was so fucking stupid. I was like, yo, y'all don't know what Aliens is, like, and they reviewed something. Wait, let me see Moon Knight.
There was a new thingy that came out that they also said was mediocre. I forgot what though. It was like an adaptation of like a game. I forgot what. What did they put for Moon Knight? They better
that's what I'm curious.
They better not said mediocre.
Okay.
Right? Okay.
I mean, it should not be at the same level as.
Same level as She-Hulk.
It should not, but oh wait, you know what?
Worse. I'm not gonna lie, She-Hulk is worse in my opinion.
It's not technically a bad show. It's just like it's one of those things that character should not have a show. Because like
I don't like me personally. I didn't like the way they did it.
I didn't like the fourth wall breaking.
That I was gonna say that. That is Deadpool's thing. I don't think I ever.
Oh, they didn't rate it.
Ever break a fourth wall.
No, she does in the comics. Apparently, she does. The only comic I read of She-Hulk was in Wolverine versus Hulk, and she seemed like a serious character, so that's why it was so weird to me. So I'm not gonna lie, this is just based off our two opinions. I'm gonna put it at.
I would like to say.
Put it here. No, actually, here.
I would rather have gotten an Inhumans reboot instead of She-Hulk. I would have liked to see that an Inhumans reboot.
That's not a hot take. That's not fair. That's actually fair. I'm not gonna lie though. What was I about to say? I'm not gonna lie. That Inhumans take was actually not bad. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. You know Miss Marvel was supposed to be Inhuman, right?
She is.
Yeah, you know, like.
I can see that.
You know, in MCU, she's a mutant now. Like they're completely getting rid of the Inhumans from the MCU.
So
like that's why they're rebooting it.
With mutants and Inhumans, like. What's the thing going on there?
All I know is the difference between mutants and Inhumans. Inhumans are like when they get their powers, they get sent into it like they're in a rock and like they're in a cocoon, and then they break out, and that's how they're considered. That's what I remember. And a mutant is like, oh, this thing hit me and I activated my powers. Oh my! It's like puberty, basically. That's
like
basically.
Spider-Man kind of. So basically Spider-Man.
But Spider-Man got bit. That was different.
What do you? I don't know.
This is not a debate. This is straight going to.
What?
Secret Invasion? There's no way you can rate that. Secret
Invasion was better than She-Hulk.
No, bro. If I got,
yes, it was.
if my dad heard you say that, he would be so mad. No, everyone, dude, that show was so bad.
It wasn't.
It was so bad. I can't believe you don't think that was bad. They need to retcon this. Like, they need to make sure this never sees the light of day ever. All right, I mean, like, if we're going to go, it's going here at least. It's not. I'm not putting it any
It's better than
higher.
She-Hulk. I was actually able
I.
to actually watch Secret Invasion.
Nick Fury would never act like that. And that whole fucking girl being a super Skrull, being the most powerfulest being of all time, basically, fucking
No,
stupid.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
That,
And
that
you
was.
just never being seen again.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like-
it's like basically you brought one of the most strongest characters into MCU, then just just drop them off somewhere to.
Like
not
with
even know where.
She-Hulk, with She-Hulk, like this is how I like to compare it. The one really bad thing is how they handled the ending and bringing Savage, Hulk's son, into it. That was like the really bad thing. It was like, that's
Yeah, what
weird.
happened to him?
We're gonna forget him. Retcon that shit. But then Secret Invasion, the really bad thing with Secret Invasion was that girl with all those powers, and that was really bad. Echo, I didn't watch it. I didn't finish it.
I haven't watched.
I saw the Daredevil clip, and I was like, that's where I stopped. So
Agatha all along.
that was pretty good.
I haven't watched it me personally,
Really,
but if you want to talk about it.
I was shocked about how good it is. Because first of all, it brings Lady Death, and she's played by I forgot the actress name, but she's so bad. And I'm not gonna lie, it was better than Wanda. It was. I liked it more than, and it was made up of the same people who did Wanda, and I liked it. Oh, and they're bringing Wiccan. That was cool. I don't know what this is. Oh, season 3. Oh, that was the season that brought that shit, bro. I did watch that.
Oh
That's
yeah,
going
put that in freaking. Can we get like a single tier for that? Can we just get like a C or bad?
Yeah.
tier for that?
Let's add a row below. Yeah, that's going there. I'm not gonna lie, but that would go there too. I'm not gonna lie. That would
No,
easily go there too. Born Again. You saw Born Again?
No. I have not. I have to
You,
watch.
you haven't seen any of this stuff, Daredevil? That's surprising.
No, because I feel like I have to watch like the previous shows of Daredevil. To
You don't-
better get like. feel for it.
So this is my opinion on that. Let me just talk about Daredevil real quick. For Born Again season 1, you don't have to. But do you know what happens to a certain character in season 1 of Daredevil? Born
No, I
Again?
don't.
I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, that's good. I'm glad you don't know. Since you don't know, watch the Netflix show. But if you do not know, if you did know, I would say okay, you can watch Born Again. But since you don't know, watch season 1 because it will hit so much more different when you find out what happens to that character. And yeah, I would say season 2 so far is way better than season 1. But
Would you say it was better than OG?
no, it didn't top.
Really?
No, it was not that. I'm not gonna lie. It's going there.
What?
It's really season 1.
Serious.
Season 1's not that. Oh, but it should not.
Put it
is-
below Agatha.
yeah, I do.
You put it below Moon Knight.
Let me remember. Yes, no. Moon Knight was actually better than season 1 of Daredevil with Born Again.
Okay.
It might actually go. No, Daredevil.
That's
Actually,
crazy.
it's going.
Like,
no,
Daredevil, like,
I'm not gonna lie.
enthusiast,
It's going there.
in a- I thought you'd put it higher.
No, it. Honestly, I remember saying this after finishing that show. I was like, wow, they really just like took the Netflix show and just spat on it. It was like it was one of those things, like when a kid wants to be edgy, they want to be like big, bad, and tough.
Yeah.
That's what Daredevil Born Again season 1 was. It was like, oh, I want to be rated R so badly. I want to be big, bad, and bloody and say the fuck word because I can't say fuck. Like, I was like, bro, you're trying too hard. There's literally a scene that Kingpin kills somebody, and it's more graphic than Deadpool and any Marvel media out there. Like, it's literally like fucking Earth the Clown gore. It's so actually no. I need y'all to see this to be edgy. I love when
Was
things
this like the first time he killed somebody, or
no, not the first time. So there's a joke with Daredevil fans that say the car scene in season 1 is gory as fuck, but it's not as bad as that. It's like that was like I remember when I was watching that with yeah, like I was watching that with my family, and we were like, "What the fuck? Like, what the hell?" Why did they do that? That was so gnarly. It was crazy. But all right, so this is our tier list. Oh wait, let me open this up. All right. So this is our tier list of the shows.
All right, where would you put the Spider-Man, the new one, the new Spider-Man animated show? Where would you put that?
You know what sucks? I I feel like there are people. I feel like people. If someone were to say it's better than Spectacular Spider-Man, I wouldn't be mad, but I could never do that. I could never put it above Spectacular Spider-Man.
I don't. I feel like it's even. It's even.
Yeah, I think I. I'm trying to think. Am I glazing Daredevil too much if I don't put it above there?
I would say this was a show that beat Moon Knight. I would
Yeah,
say this is a show
I would
that
say it
beat
goes right here.
Moon Knight, and it was close, and it was close in my opinion.
Yeah, it goes right here because the Scorpion scene was amazing. Now X-Men '97.
And Norman Osborn with Waves.
That was tough. No, that was smart. I remember people complaining about that. I was like, bro, why? But X-Men '97, that's in between Loki. I feel like that's in between Loki.
In between Loki.
Yeah, that scene where when the Sentinel attacks, I forget the place when they kill all those mutants and kill Magneto.
Krakoa?
Yeah,
Krakoa?
that was amazing. That was like, and I agree with what people say. That was like on Infinity War levels of mouth drop. Like, oh, it went from a kid show to a what the fuck just happened. That was brilliant. I cannot wait for season 2, which comes out this summer.
You know, I don't know if it was better than Loki season 1.
Well, you gotta think about it, because Loki season 1, what memorable thing happened?
I liked how like they did like everything like with the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
How like they introduced King with Jonathan Majors. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
What else was in it? Like, don't get me wrong. 97 would definitely go in S tier. 97 would definitely go in S tier, but I don't know if I would put it above Loki season 1.
I feel confident with putting it above there only because of like that one scene was just shocking and really well written. And also Gambit dying was sad, and they also did the Wolverine thing where they took his adamantium out. That was tough. There was just a lot of things in that show that they added that were from the comics, and they put in one season, by the way, and they had like at least 5 different famous comic things that happened in the X-Men verse in one
Would you
season.
say that's like the most comic adapted thing show?
Yeah, and I think, and the creator of Thunderbolts, which by the way, I'm so excited for the X-Men movie because the creator of Thunderbolts is making the X-Men movie. Brilliant idea, because Thunderbolts was literally like the X-Men movie we never got, because they're supposed to be family. They're supposed to be people like Thunderbolts, and I agree with this. And actually, let's not talk about Thunderbolts until we get to the movie stuff. But no, yeah, I think that was the most. Yeah, that was the most comic accurate X-Men, probably superhero piece of media we've ever gotten. I still don't think Batman Robert Pattinson is comic accurate, but I think he is perfectly. He's a perfect Batman for the Long Halloween comic. I'll say that. I think Ben Affleck's more comic accurate. I'll say that. I think Ben Affleck's more comic accurate than Robert Pattinson so far.
What?
Mm-hmm. I think no. Okay, wait. No, you're right. No, wait. I forgot he kills. I take that back. Wait. Forget I ever said that. I forgot he kills. I forgot he killed. He moves like Batman, though. He moves like Batman.
Yeah, he does move like Batman. But here's the thing. Robert Pattinson just does a better job of bringing that Batman vibe into like my soul. Because when you think about it, Gotham is like hell. That's basically Gotham is like a hell type freaking city with villains running around. And what the director did with the Batman series of Robert Pattinson, I feel like that was a really good adaptation of what Gotham is.
Did you see the Penguin show?
The Penguin? No, I have not.
No way.
I got it on my list. Did they still like keep it good, or was it like?
Bro, that show was. I enjoyed that more than Batman. That show was so fucking good. You talking about how Gotham was just reminded me of that show, And I was like, I'm not gonna lie. If I were to put if Penguin was on this list of shows that's came out, it'd be right here. It'd actually probably be, it'd be right in front of season 2 of Daredevil season 3.
Okay.
Like, oh, it might be above. It was so good. Like, and then you get that. Nah, I'm not gonna say anything. But I do agree with the Gotham thing a little bit. But I do disagree with I still disagree with Batman, because when you say he reminds you most of Batman, he reminds you of what most people say about Batman. But you know that movie is only accurate to the Long Halloween. Like every other Batman storyline, it's not that accurate to him. Like, this is okay. I'm just gonna display an image to you.
All right, bet.
Let me find it. Okay, wait.
I'm not gonna lie.
Have you seen the
I have to
recent
say
one?
this. The recent what?
No, this image. This is Batman. Batman is a vampire who isn't a vampire. He is. When people think of Batman, when you hear criminals be scared of Batman, it's because they don't think he's a man. That's what I love about. That's Batman. Like, shots like this. Like, that's why I said Ben Affleck, because there are some shots where he does, like, he's standing in the shadow and you just see, like, you don't see anything. You just see shadow and he's coming towards you. It's scary. And also, I'm going to put another thing on your list. Animated series, what was it? 20.
You know, I always wondered what type of Batman did Invincible run into?
Oh, we don't know, actually.
Which Batman? I always wondered that. Which one did he run into? Did he?
You gotta watch this
Did
show.
he run into like?
You gotta watch
this
this
one?
show too.
Caped
Yeah.
Crusader.
Yes, it was so good.
I seen the trailer, and this one is like the one where like the GCPD are against him, right?
I think so. I don't remember it that well, but there was this.
I think so, right?
I think so, but there was this scene that like it actually had me tear up, and this is why I love Batman. Batman cape, because this is what Batman is. And you know what? Robert Pattinson did do that a little bit. It was.
Natalia did this. How? You're strong.
Okay.
How? She has a rare affliction. I found a way for her to manage it.
Wow, this is not bad
Her
animation.
mother's made her strong. Forgive her. She's just a child. Anton's dead, Natalia. What? You killed him. We have to get you out of the sun.
Just go. Leave me alone.
I can't.
You definitely can. What? She's a monster.
Who the hell is that?
That's supposed to be the girl Robin. That's what I thought, but they don't. She's only in this episode.
Damn, nah,
But-
she's alive, right?
Yeah, he helps her. I love when Batman cares about his villains. That's why I love Two-Face and I
You know?
love Mr. Freeze. And Batman,
I would say this is better than Brave and Bold.
this show,
Yeah.
just wait till you watch it.
Just like,
It's made by the people. It's made by the people who made the animated series, the OG animated series. So that's why I was like, oh, let me give it a watch, because I heard great things about the animated series. I don't remember it that well, but I'll watch it. And then I watched it, and I'm not gonna lie, this scene, I'm not gonna play it because I want you to watch it. No, not this. Oh shit, it doesn't show it. This scene. This scene is on par with that Daredevil scene where I was like, oh, it makes you want to stand up because like, this is Batman. Like it's yeah. I'm not gonna show it, but
You know what?
You-
Don't even spoil.
yeah, I'm not gonna show you.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
yeah.
tell you. I'm back, Nick. Ready for a smooch? No. But we're talking about Batman now. But yeah, that scene right there alone was like, that's Batman. And also, you can finish a show in like an hour, and I think it's not long. It's a really quick show. But all right. We gotta move on to the movies now.